today I want to discuss the top 5 teams that I think are going to be in the Big 12 this upcoming season. Now, the Big 12 did just get a couple new candidates coming in. I will let you know Colorado is not on this list. Sorry, guys. I mean, Colorado, we'll see what happens. They won 8 games. It's a massive improvement. Colorado's on this list. I'm going to start with the teams just off the list, which for me is West Virginia, TCU, and Oklahoma State. I almost put Oklahoma State at 5, but screw that because we're putting UCF at 5. Go Knights, charge on. I mean, why would I come up here and talk about real things when I could just talk about UCF? Really, I do have some real reasons why I think UCF could be the 5th best team in the Big 12. I mean, do I think it'll happen? No. I can easily see a path where UCF has won 8 or 9 games this year with the schedule they have. I mean, their toughest games are against Utah, Arizona, and Colorado. I think other than that, they have a chance to go 8-4, 9-3. And I believe they get Utah and Colorado at home anyway. Or maybe it was Arizona at home. I don't remember. 2 of those 3 games between Arizona, Utah, and Colorado are at home. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know if they play Arizona. So going into why I do think UCF could be a top 5 team, KJ Jefferson comes in from Arkansas, and I love the way that he played against Alabama the last couple of years. Nick Saban even came out and said how great he was and how tough he was to defend. Gus Malzahn has beaten Alabama before, which I know this isn't a video about Alabama, but Gus Malzahn is a proven coach and he could still be good. And I do think, like I said, they're better than their record last year. RJ Harvey and Kobe Hudson are the known names on this team that you'll probably see and be like, hey, I might have heard of that guy. RJ Harvey's a great running back. Kobe Hudson transferred from Auburn as a wide receiver. But Xavier Townsend might be the best offensive player on this team, and I wouldn't be surprised if he takes most of the wide receiver 1 reps. Going in at number 4, I've got an experienced team in Kansas. Now, Lance Leibold continues to win and make bowl games. I can easily see them winning 9 games. Jalen Daniels and Devin Neal are a great 1-2 punch. Jalen Daniels in the quarterback, by the way. And Jalen has to stay healthy. Last year, he had some back issues. He wasn't able to stay healthy, and the backup came in and was okay. Now, the one note about this team, their 3 starting receivers were all seniors, so this group has experience. Now, I don't know much about the defense. I looked through them, didn't really know a lot of the players. As far as the offense, I like their 3 wide receivers with experience in that group. I like their quarterback, and their running back is definitely an NFL player in Devin Neal. Now, number 3, I'm throwing a shot in the dark. I really don't see it with this team, but it's Kansas State with a lot of transfers on the offensive side of the ball that look to help out. I really looked through some of the rankings, and I was like, all right, you know what? If the talking heads are saying Kansas State, maybe I should take a look at their team. And the only thing I could say is, hey, maybe Avery Johnson, they expect for him to have a breakout season as a sophomore to lead this team. Kind of like a Caleb Williams thing where he showed flashes his rookie year, but definitely not as much. Avery Johnson should be fine. I think in order to be the 4th or the 3rd best team in this conference, they have to win 9 or 10 games. And we've seen Kansas State do that before with guys like Deuce Vaughn, with guys like Will Howard. But the top 2 teams in this conference, I feel like, are the 2 that'll battle out for a Big 12 championship, which is going to be Arizona at number 2. Noah Fifita could be that breakout candidate like Caleb Williams was before. He was a freshman. He had a good season. A lot of people were like, yo, this kid is actually really good. And then he comes in and kind of plays really well. Dark horse Heisman right there, Noah Fifita. Now, McMillan, the wide receiver, could be the best in the country and will be fun to watch. Watch out for him to win the Biletnikoff this year. And I think the weaker conference does make this a little bit easier for these top 2 teams to kind of separate themselves. And at number 1 is Utah. I love Cam Rising. Cam Rising is back. I've been the biggest Utah fan since Rose Bowl 2021 when Ohio State played against him. I had COVID, by the way. That was terrible that day. It was a great game. Ohio State came back and won. And then the following year, Utah beats USC, which allows Ohio State to go to the playoff and lose to Georgia. Big Utah guy here, Kyle Whittingham. Great coach, great defense, always wins at home. A keynote about this team that I didn't know, Dorian Singer, the wide receiver from USC, did transfer into Utah. And that's kind of why I got Utah number 1. They're always going to run the ball well, and Cam Rising being back with a weapon like Dorian Singer. Now, that's going to be the Big 12. Let me know your thoughts down below if I missed out on someone. I have Oklahoma State, West Virginia, TCU just off the list. I've seen a lot of West Virginia love. Don't really understand it myself, but I could be wrong with Garrett Schrader there and Pat McAfee's team. But like I said, leave a comment because I will respond to it. I love talking college football, and we're about 2 weeks away from the start of the season, so please let me know down below what you think, and I'll get back to you. But most importantly, you have a great day, and peace.